I am back and with some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're on episode 105, I think. And yeah, the reason why I'm starting from the main menu is because we're starting up the DLCs today. We're loading into the game. I'm not doing the DLCs from the menu because that's not continuing my save. But yeah, we're gonna do start the DLCs today. I was gonna do the Fate of Atlantis because I felt like that would have been a bit more. It's kind of hard with both of these DLCs because they both have their individual endings. But I was just thinking I might as well just play it as they were released, because then it's a bit more like we know what to expect a bit more. So we're going to do Legacy of the First Blade today. So I think this is more based around the open world that we already have. I don't think there's any like spin-off locations. And then we're going to do Fate of Atlantis later on. Even though, because it's weird, because I was looking at people's way of playing through, and like what to play first, and people are like contradicting, like, because I remember bits, like I think, Legacy of the First Blade. There's I think. I remember there being a connection to Origins after. Well, Egypt anyway. But I can't remember how they do it. And then with Fate of Atlantis, that's where Kassandra becomes like the immortal goddess who's just never dies sort of thing. So there's that for that. So it's like it's hard to go which is which. At least we've got that crossover story, which is the last thing we'll ever do. So that is that to somewhat say that's what we'll do. Finish off on, like that's the conclusion to the story. And oh yeah. I got some money over my Xbox codes for Christmas because that's the easiest thing to get me. So I bought Assassin's Creed Origins DLC. So we'll be playing through all the DLCs for Origins. I'm still not 100% on whether I should do New Game Plus or I'm not 100% sure whether I should do New Game Plus or yeah, we'll go do Legacy of the First Blade. I think Kassandra face Momitorium, new threat, a terrifying organization called themselves the Order of the Ancients. Yeah, we'll go do that. We'll sail there because I was kind of fast traveling everywhere last few episodes. Finish off the main story, which is kind of weird that we've done now. Oh, Marini. But yeah, I have bought the DLCs for Origins, so we'll be playing them. Which
feels so good to be back.
Is being on the Adrestia anything like the Siren Song?
I was in a different place when I sailed that ship. Physically, mentally. I didn't have direction then.
We both have direction now.
Speaking of, where are we headed?
Wherever we want.
Did you inspect the ship?
It was checked, yes. Yes, Nikolaos.
No need for that. Sailing must be used to this.
I have sailed the ship my whole life. You're in good hands.
Of course I am. I won't be taking orders from you, just so you know.
But I'm the captain.
I I also want to steal and choose where we're headed.
I don't think so.
Fine. If anyone gets seasick, okay.
Sounds fair to me.
You sail around in this thing?
Of course. The Adresti is a mighty vessel.
It doesn't seem very wise.
Are you nervous, little brother?
You wish. Where do you intend to sail us like anyway?
Wherever the wind takes us.
Cool. So yeah, we'll be playing the Origins DLCs when we get around to starting up Origins. And that'll be the first time I play them, because I always wanted to play the Hidden Ones DLC, because that was when Bayek fully had built up the assassins like the way they should be, in a way. And I never really went around to play the DLC, so I got that. And yeah, I'll look forward to playing that now. I think I will do it on New Game Plus, because I've enjoyed playing this on New Game Plus. Because there's been less restrictions in this playthrough, we've been able to just go from point to point. And I think Origins will do that better. Maybe if it feels a bit weird, because in this it's, I don't know, it might feel a bit different. If it feels a bit off, maybe we'll start from the beginning fresh. But we'll see how it goes. And yeah, and then my plans would be to try and get Valhalla and see what we can do with that, but that's a long way. Like, these games are long, they're not short experiences. But we'll make the best of it. At least there's more from Origins we get, and new experiences as well. Whereas, damn, why am I stuck? At least with, because the theme with Odyssey is that all this I've somewhat experienced, besides the crossover story at the end, which will be a nice bit of new, which I was never expecting us to get. But and yeah, I don't know whether there's a right or wrong way to do these DLCs. Like, I was really fighting myself, because I wanted to do the Fate of Atlantis.
Helios rises.
But I don't know. Like, I think there's no right or wrong way to play it. But besides, my best conclusion was might as well just play it as they were released. So here we are. Stop. Going out of travel. And yeah, I'm kind of, I couldn't believe it yesterday. I saw, it's not, by the time it's up on YouTube, it's a bit out of date, but Halo Infinite, they're giving away Mr. Chief for an AI in Halo Infinite's multiplayer for £20. £20 for an AI. For pretty much just voice lines. Bit few voice dialogues. And then I looked at the Xbox sale. You could get The Witcher 3, £5, and you could get the Master Chief Collection for £15. If you want to spend £20 on something worth it, The Witcher 3 and Master Chief Collection for £20. Bargain. But no, if you're playing the Halo Infinite multiplayer and you're a bit stupid, I'll buy AI for £20. How ridiculous is the I could not believe that. Like, I've seen the stupid prices they've got already, but after going through the sale for Xbox, like, I know that the sales don't necessarily help devs too much, but I've got to say, if you're smart, wait for a sale and buy games, like buy indie games, anything. Like, man, it pissed me off, like, seeing that. Like, 343 have not got a clue, and Microsoft, because they're both hand in hand. And I was going to do random stream, like from last rotation, I was talking about doing random streams. And I was about to go on Halo Infinite's multiplayer, and I saw that, and I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not playing Halo Infinite's multiplayer. I'll do the campaign, but the multiplayer, fuck that shit. Because they are absolutely spitting in the fans of Halo fans. Because Halo, like, I'd say, compare this to Sea of Thieves. I don't own Sea of Thieves, I played it through Game Pass, but I had so much fun in that game, I still bought stuff in the store. And I never do that in games, but I was compelled to do it because I've had so much fun in my Sea of Thieves playthrough. Even though it's had ups and downs with the way I want to play sometimes. Sometimes I want to chill out, but other people want to try hard, you know. But I love Sea of Thieves, and even though I don't own the game, I was like, I'm going to give them a bit of money, because Game Pass money ain't going to help them out too much. But free-to-play Halo game that's trying to get me to pay 20 quid for an AI, and I watched a video of all the voice lines. There's only like 2 voice lines per interaction, and it's like, fuck off. For 20 quid? Like yesterday I bought this expansions for Origins for I bought the Origins DLCs for it was about 10 quid. 2 more major expansions for a game, 10 quid. Then Halo Infinite multiplayer, they can't put an AI out for 5 quid. They'd get every single fan playing that game right now with that AI. Let's be honest. I might not buy it, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just, they can't get more insulting than that. They are really insulting fans right now, and I hate it, because especially when I'm a fan of, like, I'm sorry for going on a rant, we should be celebrating the DLC, but especially when I'm a fan of, like, State of Decay, where for 3 years straight since release, they've tried to make it up to fans by giving us free DLCs. Wow, I say free, the first year or so it was paid, and then they gave it for free with Juggernaut Edition, which I didn't mind, because they were giving out good updates, good regular fixes. They put the bounty pack system in, so we had free weapon packs and and customization. We get outfits every so often for free. We get really good updates, new maps, and I haven't had to pay a dime more. Like, I paid for the Ultimate Edition, which had everything in it. And when they did the Juggernaut Edition, when they gave it for everyone, I didn't mind, because even when I did pay for the Ultimate Edition, it was only £40. £40 for everything in one bundle. Whereas Halo Infinite for one campaign is £60. I've loved the campaign, I've had so much fun, but £60, I'll be honest, Halo Infinite's campaign is £40. It would have maybe been £20 extra if it had a really good multiplayer with a good progression. Well, the multiplayer is good, but the gameplay is not holding its lifespan because of the shit progression. But it's making me. I'm not touching the multiplayer right now. Like, I would not be having fun right now. I'd be thinking about the store and the progression, and it's like, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'd rather them just focus on campaign DLCs, but then I'm not giving money to that. If they bring out a campaign DLC for Halo Infinite, I'm not buying it. No way. No way. They'll have to have someone like, even if it had like Locke or the Arbiter in it, I'm not buying that. They've really tested my patience. I'm going to do my legendary playthrough, and then I'm probably done with Halo Infinite. I'll be honest. I'd rather suffer through a bad game of Sea of Thieves than it, because at least I'm constantly getting rewarded for it, you know? Like, oh, I don't know, it really triggered me. Sorry, guys. Let's start this DLC up, eh? Jesus. I couldn't believe that price.
Are we
20
that
quid for an
desperate?
AI.
We're helping somebody move?
What? The guy's got a lot of stuff. Work is work, and a few extra drachmi never hurt anybody. Sometimes, even the simplest things can be worthy of our attention.
That is much more worthy of my attention, Barnabas.
You know, let's forget about that shit and enjoy this good DLC. Good bit of sometimes crazy, sometimes weird, sometimes really nice dialogue from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Can't remember too much about this DLC. I remember more about the Fate of Atlantis because the maps in that was so great.
They're here to kill. Why attack this village? They're innocent.
Oh.
I'm on fire! Put it out!
No, fire out!
Are they after me now? I guess I should be a bit stealthy. Uh-oh. Stop. Shut up, be some stealthy. I'm amazed they're not all triggered. Oh yes, get in the fight, dickhead. Let's get these people out of here. I had to put like oh man. But I've looked because I forgot what the DLCs really were for Origins. I did watch the trailers and they look pretty neat, interesting. Pretty much how these were.
Malakis. That was close.
So, is it the Pilgrims or something? I can't remember who the enemies are in this.
Mislios, watch out! More people near the Spartan camp need help.
Oh yeah, I remember the forced romance option. I think in this, I think there's no choice.
Eagle bearer.
You? You are the eagle bearer?
Go!
The huntsman will be pleased when we bring him your head.
You're welcome to try.
Come on then, boys.
You're smaller than you
I won't die yet! Somebody get water!
There's more people to help with the
I'm
Spartan.
getting a bounty for no
We should
reason.
head there.
Fuck that bounty. Enjoying the story. Fuck off, mate. Not sure how long this will take to complete though.
Who was that who saved me?
I knew you'd come. The Spartans here are slaughtering everyone. We have to stop them.
Why are they slaughtering everyone? It's funny that they're placed in such perfect spots right now. Come on. Which way is he facing? Why is he facing that way? Is he stupid? Let's be honest, in a camp you'd be facing inwards. Yeah, is he he's facing inwards, right? Can't tell. Ah, shit. No matter what I do right now, it's gonna be...
I won't let you any closer. Are we going to have a problem?
Mystios, you saved us. I wouldn't be here without you.
It looks like you won't be here much longer.
Eagle Bearer.
Call me Kassandra.
My name's Natakas.
They call me the Eagle Bearer. How do they know about me?
Persians.
I'm not sure, but they're certainly looking for something.
The Huntsman. Sounds like a name I should know.
And if he's here, we're fucked. I need to take care of these people. That Order elite passed through here, killing as he went. He left tracks nearby.
I'll follow him.
Thank you, Kassandra,
For what?
for helping when nobody else would.
They left none alive. They didn't deserve this. The bodies lead towards the river.
I wish there were more things like this in the... We had one or two moments like this, but they should have done more in detectives or not
And
well.
more of the river. I need to find out who did this. How do Persians know who I am?
You've been making a name for yourself. Like, people knew who the Mystios was within a few weeks of traveling. I think it was. Where the fuck am I meant to go? More up the river, she said, didn't she? There we go.
Clean kills. These Persians didn't see it coming. Guards. Must be on the right path. The elite guard. Someone got to him before me. Someone
We
skilled.
pretty much don't give a fuck about what's his name? We wanted us to just do some delivery work. We've got into some shit straight away.
Who are you?
Ow! You dick.
That blade.
Oh. It's a tryhard.
Not bad. Malaka.
Whoa. Why that movie's got. Ow. Stop it. Bit weak. Haha, got him.
Father, no!
Natakas, what are you doing?
This is the Eagle Bearer.
That's your father?
The Eagle Bearer. We have to leave, Natakas. More soldiers are coming.
Our
Could have had a
hideout is
game
below
of
the
him.
Rock Arch. Find us there.
Or even another DLC, you know? They're fucked off, ain't they?
Who are these people?
Just keep going, I guess. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like a moment where we have the upgrades for our boat, you know, the flamethrower we have on the Adrestia. I think that's from this.
You attacked the Eagle Bearer. She could have killed you.
Enough. It's over.
Every time I think we've escaped.
They're the Order.
I know. It's not the first village they've hit. The Order's presence here is increasing.
Even more reason to keep to the shadows.
And let innocent lives be lost?
Innocent lives were lost.
You can't do everything yourself.
We have to be careful, Natakas. You know that.
Burning villages, Persians commanding Spartan soldiers, getting ambushed by an angry old man. I am not in a good mood. Answers, now.
How did you find us?
I told her.
Any more secrets you want to share?
You must know what's going on here.
The Persians you saw commanding the Spartans.
The Order of the Ancients. A powerful secret group who have controlled Persia across the reign of countless kings.
Secret organization. Few of those going around. I asked you this before, when you were trying to kill me. Who are you?
Darius.
I need more than a name.
She's earned it.
There have always been people who lust for power and control. and there have always been people who oppose them.
And which are you?
Let me tell you a story of the great King Xerxes. It was many years ago, in Persia. To the king! Nothing. Your deaths mean nothing. The order cannot be stopped. Yet for all their power, they couldn't protect you. Not from me.
That looks like Alexios. I thought that was Alexios then.
They've been after us ever since.
It's not every day you meet someone with such a story to tell.
It's not every day I tell it.
But the Order, they're here now. Burning down villages and killing innocent people. What are they looking for?
Not us. We were safe here. The Order of the Ancients lost our scent long ago. No, the Huntsman is hunting you. You and your kind. The Tainted Ones. And now you have a choice to make. Fight them or disappear.
Father!
Cool. I think we have another, like, what would you say? Like, okay. Talk to naked. Okay. Uncover these. Ah, yeah. So there's more people to hunt down. Cool. So things aren't gonna end up. Oh, I'm so happy that I've got the DLCs, you know. Cause I didn't want to. I said in the last video, I could have quite happily done a. I could quite happily, after doing this playthrough, do a new game plus. I really could. Maybe I could do that after I do all these other Assassin's Creed. Maybe we just come back for fun, chill out time. Maybe. Let me just see how it goes. But yeah, we got some. I don't know how long this will take to do though. Like, maybe we'll do. It all depends on how long per episode is.
Maybe Natakas can give me some answers.
Maybe. Depends on how long it takes to do one episode of the DLCs. Yeah, Kassandra, just do that.
Wolves shouldn't be much trouble.
The walls around the city, unusually ravenous, suspectedly so. They have been spotted killing people in Annapolis.
I should find that.
Well, don't. I was reading that. I'm slow. I'm reading that game. Fuck you. At night, Grizzly cited the huntsman has a strong affinity with beasts. He must be behind these attacks in his hunt for the eagle bearer. If these wolves were to be taken down, it could cripple the huntsman's pack. Okay. Nice. Whoa. What's his name?
Men make swords and spears, but teeth and claws are fashioned by the gods.
They're just pretty much just more cultists, ain't they? Let's be honest. I'll stand in and... What's he hiding? Have I been here before? Just check in. Doesn't seem to be. So I've got no intentions of rushing to Origins or anything like that. I'm just going to take a time and have 2 really good, strong, solid Let's Plays on the channel. And Valhalla when we get around to it, but that's long way off.
Natakas has gone out hunting if you're looking for him.
Where's he gone? Natakas. Yeah, go. Let's go and talk to him. He's nearby. And I think I'm gonna use a different thumbnail for this. Maybe I'm not 100% sure. Yeah.
You're back.
But we'll see.
Kassandra, what are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the same.
I find doing something practical helps me get my thoughts together.
You like hunting?
I do. There's deer here usually.
If you're anything like Darius, I bet you're good with a bow.
I do all right.
Modest.
I was just about to start. Would you like to join me?
I'd like that. It'd be nice.
Let's see how good you really are. How many deer do you think you can get?
Let's find out.
The deer are usually around here. Nice shot.
Darius is good in a fight. He must train a lot.
Never misses a day. He doesn't know his age.
Your father is a man of few words.
And you caught him on a more talkative day.
Move in. Get in. Or you get in my way for you prick. I'm getting my leather. You going?
What is it?
Trust me. Look.
A boar? In Macedonia?
Almost unheard of. Delicious.
They taste... filthy animals.
Keep quiet. It'll hear you. I can almost taste it.
What's this?
Job done. Get his fucking head off.
That makes everything better.
I usually hate boar, but what you've managed to do here, it's fit for the gods.
It's an old family recipe. My grandmother would be happy to hear.
We should all indulge as gods when we can.
Us? Gods?
Speak for yourself. I'm already a god.
There is something special about you. Everyone can see it, obviously. But no one, not even you, can fully tell what it is.
With all that's happened in Macedonia, I guess you can't stay here.
I don't know. We always run. Ever since I was a child. My mother would find a way. No matter if we were by the side of the road or in a cave somewhere, she'd find a way to keep us warm. Safe, like we had a home. I don't know if I'll ever feel that again.
She's gone now?
Years ago. Same with my siblings. The Order. The last time I saw them was the last time I saw my sister Nima alive. What about you? What about your past?
Why did you leave him?
I never knew a true home either. I grew up fending for myself, hoping there'd be a place out there where I'd feel, as you said, warm. I haven't found it. And
You haven't?
anyway,
What?
I don't think it exists.
We're shaped by our pasts, not defined by them.
Just put your family together. Like, isn't that making you feel like you're with something now? But, or like your people on your ship, your Brasidas and everything. Like, Kassandra's got shit. It ain't like she's a loner. Like, it ain't like she's got nothing. Like, I don't get that little bit of line there. Like this whole romance. I remember this DLC. I get what they're trying to do, but it's very forced.
They are Persians, you say?
Darius claims to have killed King Xerxes himself.
Ah! You don't believe that, do you?
I do believe it. Of all the lies he could tell, that's one of the most unbelievable.
A lie worthy of Tholos himself.
I don't know what to believe anymore. Darius says this Order of the Ancients are here to find me. The note he found mentioned others.
There are others like you?
If I believe him, there are. But how do I know that Darius isn't working for the cult, or in the Order himself?
You say he's heard you're a great warrior. Maybe he wants to use you to help him fight against this Order.
If he's not one of them.
The simple question is, do you trust him?
I trust Darius. He's mysterious, but not a liar.
It sounds like you need to go back to these Persians if you want to know what's really going on.
Darius is hiding something. That much is clear.
Then be careful. Make sure whatever he is hiding isn't a trap.
I'll be as careful as I always am.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Look at you dressed here, beautiful beast. Why the fuck is it parked there though? I didn't park it there, game. I parked it perfectly at a dock, so I can easily get to it. Rest of this is like, fuck you. you can swim. Start hunting. Start the hunt. Right. Wars are known. Go on, yeah. Roots of an empire. Guess we'll make our way up there and just do this, and then we'll come back. So I'm gonna take it slow like I usually do. Because I did feel like the recent playthrough, like my recent the recent episodes, they were definitely me jumping about. Not how I usually play. It's just because like we were coming to the end and I didn't want to drag the ending out because it would have been not enjoyable to watch. Whereas if we're going from quest to quest, things like that, we can take our time then. So I'm in no rush to finish this. And I want to enjoy this game while I can. And I've got a lot to do. And yeah, like with Halo Infinite's multiplayer, I was like, yeah, I'm not playing any random streams this weekend. I'm going to do the next rotation. And then I'll see what I'm doing in the week. I might do just do a few videos a day, like 2 videos a day or something, instead of going too mad with it. And then maybe if I've got time, I'll do Sea of Thieves or something at the weekend. Because I might as well keep ahead while I can, but while not going too mad every day, like, because I need to make sure I'm on top of stuff at home. I think I might have to go out and... That was quick. And yeah, there should be some State of Decay later on today on YouTube. And Halo Infinite multiplayer. Halo Infinite Legendary campaign tomorrow. Then State of Decay in the evening. And then Assassin's Creed. Then Halo Infinite in the mornings for the 2 days after that. And then in the evenings, 2 days of Firewatch. We're going to continue that. And I don't know whether when I mentioned it last, but I'm thinking after Firewatch, when I'm alternating between Grounded and Firewatch, when we finish Firewatch, maybe do... Hang on. My voice is going, Jesus. But maybe do, what was it called? The Lone Dark or something. It's like a survival, middle of nowhere sort of game. And it looks kind of hardcore and interesting to do for a few episodes. And with Grounded, check out the last 2 Grounded videos. We've got like a cool little base going now. Like I've got a bit of a project going on in that game, which is making that game a bit more like. It's got me back into it. Like this building's always secure in Grounded to get me back into it. And yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good. The base that we're working on right now, like, because it's going to be kind of different from what I'm usually used to. I don't know where I'm going. The wolves are known to roam around the roots of an empire. Oh, at night. Okay. God, I hope I'm not losing my voice, because I don't know whether I'll last all day. Get out of here. Oh, good. Luckily they're not attacking me or anything. Whoa, why? Fuck you. That's my energy shield. Doing that. Fucking spawns are dumb as shit. They're more concerned about fucking killing me over wolves that are eating their people. Stupid motherfuckers.
This should send a warning to the huntsman. I wonder how he'll react
Find
to
and
losing
kill
his
the
pets.
huntsman. Well, where's the huntsman then? Is that the same woman? Is that the person we're after, right? Oh, we're going to do that. First target. Kassandra works fast. It's nice to hunt down some people. I forgot we had like a mini, somewhat hunt line. I'm excited to see what the Hidden Ones DLC. And I think it's Curse of the Pharaohs for Origins. Like, I've seen the trailers for them, and I always wanted the Hidden Ones DLC after playing Origins when I first had Origins. But I never got around to buying it. And I don't know why, because I do love Origins. I think it probably was because by the time I was thinking about buying it, I probably got Origins. Not Origins, Odyssey. Why did you have to name them the same fucking title, almost? It's stupid. Like, if anything... Kassandra should, like, it should have been like, I don't know. Odyssey should have been called something like Cult of Cosmos or something. I don't know, at least it's different. At least it's more memorable. Oh, we're at the wall. It's amazing, like other Assassin's Creed games, you come across like the barrier, like pretty close to instantly in some of the older Assassin's Creed games. The fact we haven't seen the wall, the edge of the world, in the whole time of playing Odyssey is crazy. Ever since thinking about Origins, I'm gonna be switching between Origins and Odyssey and getting muddled up. Sorry. But whoa, what's that? That looks weird, doesn't it? What the hell is that meant to be? Oh, you can't even... Oh, it ain't like the other Assassin's Creed games where you can clip through it, but you get desynchronized. It's a weird rock, in it. Huh. It's so cool that... How many episodes we've done? 105 videos on our Odyssey? And we haven't seen the edge of the world barrier? Like, that's really cool. Like, not even when we were at sea we did see it, have we? Whereas I remember, like, Black Flag, like, you do hit, like, a wall sometimes and it's just a bit irritating, because some of the locations are blocked off for story reasons, but it's a bit, you know. But in Odyssey, you can go, especially in New Game Plus, like, when you're not in New Game Plus and you start from fresh, like, yeah, there is a bit of limitations of where you can go, but when you do another playthrough on New Game Plus and you're that high level, you can just go any direction and just keep going, and I love that. I wish they did that more in, instead of like saying, it's one thing I don't really like with the modern Assassin's Creed is that, you know, the levels, I'm not a fan of that, where, because my original playthrough of all these Assassin's Creed games, when I first played them, you have to be somewhat pushed into different regions straight away. Like say, for example, like, you know, when I've been playing this, like, I might have been here, and then the next storyline might have been down here. I was more inclined to travel across there. But because, like, maybe when the game was, if I was a low level and this level was high, instead of going from place to place to place and then exploring and enjoying the whole region, you can't really do that because you're not high enough level. So you somewhat either have to skip through it all, or you end up fast traveling. Like, you take the boat and get the quickest route and just get there. You know, there's no exploration. And like, if you had, if it was just like something like Skyrim where everything somewhat levels up with you. Like, sure, if you're up against a dragon, it's going to be a bit of a tougher fight, but everything always levels up with you almost, and it doesn't feel like you're not allowed in this region because you are too weak. And it's even more with Assassin's Creed, because every enemy you face is somewhat the same. It's the same Spartans, it's the same daughters of Artemis. Like, it isn't like one region of Odyssey, the daughters of Artemis are like armored up or something. Even though I don't want that, I don't want them to become bullet sponges or anything. But which they kind of are, but like that sort of thing. I want to be able to just go in a direction and go, you know. And I don't want to be told this region isn't for you yet. You fucking wait around it.
Stay out of sight.
And do what you're told almost. Kill the fucking pets, what's she gonna do now? Bitch. Where the fuck is she then? Kill the fucking pets. I don't give a fuck. Well, I already killed her. I just don't think you can kill her already. Oh, she's up here. Oh, maybe not. I killed her already. I killed her already. She broke her fucking neck on the way down. Dumb fuck.
Give my regards to Hades.
We're gonna go there one day. Hades.
Everyone's got a plan. Until the first bone breaks.
That's a nice line. That's a pretty badass line. I should do more of the arena. I don't know whether I'll do that now. Maybe we could do an episode going back to the arena. It'd be a bit weird after doing everything and going back to the fighting pits. I think there's more like high level targets in there now. Yeah, it would be weird going back there now. Maybe once we've completed the whole story and I want to do a random stream on Odyssey. Maybe we could do that then. It's kind of weird. Is it kind of weird that I want to... Oh, hang on. Are these just for this DLC? Like this episode? Or is there going to be like more added on? I can't remember if they add more onto it per DLC, or is this it? Should we go and take that guy out? Like, I know it's kind of soon. We've taken on 2 cult. Oh. I'm gonna keep saying cult, but the Order of Souls or whatever they're called. Order of Souls wannabes. Yeah, why not? Let's go. Alright, we got the target. Let's go hunt him down. Told you Kassandra works quick. I'm sorry, her hand is burning off right now. Imagine how trippy it would be if you came across a wall like that in real life. That would proper fuck you up. Your whole belief system. Like if you actually hit an invisible wall barrier in real life. That'd be trippy as fuck. It's like when you go in a mirror maze or something. It's like you're certain that you can get through that one doorway, but no, it's a mirror. It's trippy as fuck. Like over New Year's, a family member took, because his family's Polish, and there was this location that he was talking about in Poland that sounds pretty badass, like kind of like, you know, them horror, like them somewhat horror mazes where like people get dressed up and you just go through the maze and get terrified to shit. Apparently in Poland they have levels to everything. So like you have the first level where they're just jump scaring you, like screaming at you. The second one is like they're allowed to touch you, and then the third difficulty is the people can beat you up, like punch you, slap you around, drag you all over the place. And it sounds insane. Like in the UK we wouldn't be allowed that shit. Maybe America might do something like that, but I'd be... But apparently, like, people have had, like, heart attacks there and everything. Ow. Well. I want to go to The Walking Dead. Like, they've got, like, something like that for The Walking Dead. It doesn't look too great. It's kind of... It's a bit Disney Plus-ified, where it's just a bit cheap. It's not exactly as good as you want a Walking Dead thing to be, but... The Walking Dead thing, you want to go around killing walkers. Let's be honest. You don't want to be scared by a walker. Not me, anyway. I want to have a Lucille and beat the crap out of some zombies, but...
One less evil in the world.
He's freaking down already. 2 for 1, eh? Right, let's see what we can do now. What's that? Talk to... Suppose you could go and talk to him. It ain't really telling me what to do, really. I suppose we could go... Or maybe we finish off by talking to... What's his face? Yeah, maybe we'd go finish off talking to him. Talk to the hideout. This whole Rome, like, it's definitely... I don't think you even have a choice with the romance. Like, you can't avoid it, because I think you have, like, a kid. Like, you have to have a child with this person, and it's kind of... Like, it's the one storyline that I think I would probably rather be Alexios. Because I think... I've seen... Like, I remember watching... Well, playing through my playthrough when I first did this. And then I watched the Alexios one, and I remember thinking the Alexios version of this made a bit more sense. Because I think, don't get me wrong, I think someone dies in this. And I think it's the like, I think it would be this guy who's technically the love interest. Which I don't see at all. It's so forced, but I think in Alexios one it feels a bit more heartbreaking, because when she dies, it's the mother of your child sort of thing. Whereas Kassandra don't give a fuck, somewhat sort of thing, because she's the like, well, she's both strong and now a mother. I know I think she sends off the baby, if I remember right. Yeah, I guess we'll do this first.
Should be extra careful in this.
Because that's the thing, I think Origins might have better DLCs, to be fair, like, than this. Like, this is cool. And the Fate of Atlantis DLCs are really nicely done. But I don't think, because in our Origin, they have, like, you have new regions to go to. Which I know ain't the most important thing for a DLC to do, but... And I suppose with Odyssey with... Why is he standing in places I can't get to? With Odyssey, the map's that big, I suppose they need to... Like, I feel like the legacy of the first Blade is somewhat of a cut content almost, like... I feel like this could have been a part of the main story, because there's like even an epilogue and everything. Thank God my body's this bit. I would turn that off if I could, but... What are you gonna fucking do, fat boy? Oh yeah, this fucking camp is shit. I guess it's nothing. Why is the dumbest piece of shit in this game? He's like, these people are positive they saw something,
Who's whistling?
but they refuse to go and check up on it. Like they're even like alerted almost, and they don't give a fuck. Why the fuck are we on fire? What the fuck?
Put it out! Out!
Why are we on fire? Okay.
Put it out before it spreads.
Now they're bored. Now they would be putting putting up the red flag right now. Like something's going down. Like camp just, I suppose the camp could catch fire. Like how did I catch fire to the tent and then there's a lamp there? That's fucking stupid. Where's he going? Oh, he's getting his torch lit. That's cool.
That noise is annoying.
And he put it out. Like, why did he put his his torch away? What the fuck? He lit his torch and then put it away. This camp is kind of stupid.
Who's whistling?
Yeah, stupid. Come here. These are all the defective troops that they don't really want. They're just like, let's put a camp in the middle of nowhere and we'll send the retards to it.
I won't want any more of my brothers dying back.
Uh-oh. Why the fuck is he coming all the way over here? No, bullshit, mate. Oh, for fuck's sake, why is it on fire?
What a light! Shit!
Stupid. Now that should be a cool thing. You know, if they've got a torch in their hand and it's night, and they think something's in a bush, they should set the bush on fire. I know it'd be kind of stupid. Oh, they might set... Oh, they did! Ah! I never knew they did that. I was just joking. What are you gonna do, prick? I didn't know they actually set bushes on fire. That's kind of neat. Shame they don't do that more often. Like when they hear the whistle, they're like, they somewhat know about the eagle bear and what the tactics are, and they say like, I'm gonna go and get a torch and set the bush on fire. Just to... I know it's kind of like they're setting a bush on fire next to a tent. Like you set the tent on fire, so it's not exactly smart, but hey, if it's gonna stop Kassandra, it's worth trying. Than just going over and get stabbed in the face. Because let's be honest, guards would be known to like, they would have figured out by now not to go near a whistle. Like it's even in like like in the future of Assassin's Creed games. Every guard in the future falls for the same trick. It's like the oldest trick in the book, and it's like instant.
Nathan, let's get the fuck out of here!
Okay. It's like instant guarantee that you're just gonna have idiots guarding everything from now on. I walk though. She's tiny. Cassandra's huge. Look.
Mistios, thank you. Those fuckers thought they could hold me, but they just didn't understand. No prison can hold me. Nobody can hold me down. Not even that stupid order.
Right?
They were ruining my favorite wine-drinking view with all their mercenaries. No one wants to see trashy mercenaries around their homes. No offense.
None taken.
You know, I overheard them say they had brought another 3 mercenaries here. Can you believe that?
I'll help you get your view back.
Fuck yes! There's 3 mercenaries, remember. Once they're gone, I'd love to share a cup of wine with you in my spot. Even if you are a Mistios yourself.
I'd like that.
Really? I remember doing these. I've got to go and kill like this is kind of paying me to do stuff that I don't. I don't know about that. Go and kill 3 mercenaries. That seems a bit filler right there. I see what I mean. I think Origins might have a more like. I will see how the quest lines go in there, but. They're not even high level. Oh, look, I'm gonna get beat up now. They're not even in my same tier range. That would have been a bit more. Okay, but if I just murder them outright and they don't put up a fight, then there's something wrong with that. Like, this seems very much. What can we do for quests in Odyssey that we can charge people to play? Let's not do any more missions with the characters that we're meant to be bonding with. Like, we're meant to believe that we're gonna have a romantic relationship with what's his face, but no, we're gonna kill 3 random mercenaries so that an old lady could have a better view. And it isn't even like these mercenaries are in one group. They're spread out. So how is this affecting her view of anything? Like, if it was all just 3 mercenaries in one spot and we were told to fight, that might have been interesting. Like forcing us to fight
Stay out of sight.
in one locale. Oh, he's quick. Wow. Ow. Ow.
You're making this too easy. Just die.
Whoa, that last slice was undone. I'm sorry, that hit. I guess we'll go and do this quest line. Killing these 3 random mercenaries for a fucking view. where the like these 1,000 meters away? Where the fuck is that? Of course, he's all the way down there. Yeah, I'm probably better off doing this DLC first over Fate of Atlantis, because I feel like the Fate of Atlantis at least will be a bit more, I suppose, interesting with like new locations and stuff. Like this is more of the same, which is I like that anyway, but it's not exactly. Like going to kill 3 mercenaries, this isn't exactly too different from what we were doing anyway. Whereas I think in at least with Fate of Atlantis, like you fight you have more boss fights. You have new enemies that have like their own abilities and stuff. See how long we can last on a horse. Oh no, Pegasus. Charge. He's not very good, is he? It would have been cool to have like different abilities for riding on horses. Like disarm his shield while on horseback or something. You fucking idiot. If he had any sense, he'd keep his shield up. I don't give a fuck, I'll fight you on fire. I'm not even taking damage. Somehow I've got full health still. What a fucking idiot. I've been fighting mercenaries in the wrong way for so long. If they were like all in one spot, that might have been a bit more interesting. And would make a bit more sense to what she was talking about, like mercenaries just loitering around in big groups. But the fact that they're like thousands of meters apart from one another, that doesn't make sense to me. Why they could have had 3 mercenaries here.
Let's go.
They could have had 3 mercenaries in that city. And like you have a massive fight in the city. A bit like Pirates of the Caribbean, you know. And Jack, Will and what's his name? That would have been kind of cool. But instead, like, this is definitely padding out. You have to go from 1,000 and like few different, like 3 different locations. It's very. It's not even trying to hide it in a way. It's somewhat like the add-on quests that we did, like the blue quests that we've been doing. A lot of them were absurdly get it like out the way. Like they have you an objective that isn't even in the same region, and it doesn't make sense. I did see a video on Valhalla, and they said that in Valhalla the quests are more or less in the region now. Like you rarely get a quest that's across the map, which I'm a bit more inclined. Like, I wouldn't mind it now and then, like if there was a reason for it, it made sense. But it's when it's like every other quest, it's like go across the map and kill this guy. And it's like you might as well just have one mission like that. Like this is 3 guys in 3 different spots, and it's very it's not the good side to Odyssey. This I'm still having fun though. Like I'll fight mercenaries all day long when they're not after me, but if I'm after them. Because that's the thing, they never really had any quest lines like this, I suppose, in the main game, where we had to go after a mercenary. Besides, like, the Cyclops, I guess. Which maybe they should have done more, like... Maybe they should have had, like, mercenaries have bounties on their heads, like we do. And if we went after that mercenary... Unless that's a part of the mission board things. It might be. There should be more of a reason to go after mercenaries sometimes, rather than just, oh, there's a mercenary, let's kill it.
You'd better stop.
What are you gonna do? You ain't even got a shield, dumbass. Ow.
What should I do?
Let's try and get him in the water, let's see what happens.
Your time has come.
Probably won't be able to knock him down. Ow. Kassandra, what are you doing? What him in the water, not you. If he's got his health back, you're a stupid bitch. He didn't heal himself for some stupid reason. There you go. Can you swim? You can swim.
That's the last mercenary. I'll find
can put
that
an arrow in his
far-armed
dick.
old lady and take her up on that line.
It's like even, and I suppose you're gonna get like a clue towards the cult, like the cult member, I guess. And if we don't get anything for a clue towards the cult member, then what's the point? What's the point? What's this connected to the story? Doesn't that work? Should stop in a minute and start another episode of this. Yeah, like, do you have bounties? Oh yeah, you do, I suppose. Oh, ship bounties. So I barely checked that board throughout the playthrough. Been more or less concerned about the actual games, like the missions. This better be worth it. Old lady. Oh, she's dead.
The old lady.
She's dead.
What happened? Some mercenary came out of nowhere and stabbed her in the back. She stumbled back here mumbling something about how they weren't going to ruin her view.
This wine is to be.
This one's for me. Thanks for the view, old lady.
You can't hide forever! I'm coming for you!
Whoa, that's cool armor. What armor has she got on? Have we got anything like that? I kinda like your armor. Okay. Let's finish up by killing her then. What? What about? When you honestly believe you're that important, eh? That's that right there. And they honestly think I'm gonna fucking go out of my way to kill that person. Fucking idiots. Like, she's even at the spot where that last guy was. Not even in a new spot. His body's probably still there. Come on, bitch. You fuck off, mate. Oh, here we go. Oh, look, the leaders got involved. Fucking politician. Hope he swims. Guys, I'm not. This ain't your fight. Fuck up. Like, at least this is more of a fight, I guess. got a local peasant involved. What the fuck? Oh, for fuck's sake. This is fucked. Go away! Oh man, this pissed me off. I only walked past them, I didn't do anything.
Get it out!
Oh my god. Oh bullshit, you dodged that. You. I'm gonna die.
What should I do? Get it out!
This one's for you.
At least I'm somewhat surviving.
It's time!
You're a bad leader. You're getting your men killed. And your people, because they're fucking idiots as well. Come on. You fucking wanted to fight. I didn't want to fight. Hey, look. You can pay off the bounty. Go pay off the bounty. Kill this guy. That's not how I wanted to go. I didn't walk. Like, it's stupid that I walked. I didn't even go into the outer bounds. It was yellow. So it's stupid.
Now you face Sparta's wrath!
Dumbass. Haha. It's funny how far they followed me as well. I thought I lost them. Hey, at least that made that last fight became more interesting, I suppose, than it would have been. There was more reason for guards and everything to just drop the swords when they do get in a fight with Kassandra. That was the fight. That would make them think, yeah, it's not worth it. I bet that Poison King is probably was more a threat than any of these other guys, but hey ho. Yeah, we'll wrap up the video there today, and then we'll continue on in the next episode, which won't be tomorrow. It'll be Halo Infinite tomorrow morning, and then it'll be the day after more Legacy of the First Blade. It's not been too bad so far. It is a bit. I'll be honest. Like, I don't remember anything from this too much besides the rough, like the romance options and somewhat the ending, but I don't know how we get to that point. Maybe I'll like these characters a bit more playing through a second time. Maybe I'll get it a bit more, but I remember the first playthrough, it was a bit like the whole romance thing anyway with the what's his name. What I remember is a bit like you don't really have a choice. It's like you're gonna sleep with this guy and you're gonna have his baby sort of thing. But it's kind of fucked really when you've got choice throughout the whole game really. And it hasn't led to having you having a kid or anything. But it's all to like set up like Kassandra's bloodline, and even though she's immortal afterwards anyway, like she's technically never gonna die. So I don't know. But yeah, enjoying it. Stick around, continuing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Like I said, I brought the Origins DLC, so when we do begin Origins and we get through it, we'll be doing their DLCs now, so there'll be even more of our Origins to play through. And yeah, I look forward to actually just playing through this and continue on with Origins, and I will eventually get Valhalla. I don't think there's necessarily a rush to buy it outright. I might get it if I have the money, but I don't think there's necessarily a rush because it's going to be a while before we get into the Origins DLCs and stuff. So, because I'm going to be playing through the whole story of that, so it's like it's a bit yeah, it's just keep your eye out, I suppose. I don't know. It took us a good year to complete Odyssey. 6 months, I'd say, over 6 months. I don't know when I started this series, but it took us a while. But yeah, we'll continue on the next one, and we'll just see if we can get episode 1 done maybe for this. And yeah, we'll wrap it up this for today. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.